The massive controversy that is blown up in the gaming space all over Sweet Baby Inc. is not going away anytime soon. And it doesn't matter what you want to call it. If you want to call it Gamergate 2 Electric Boogaloo, there is clearly a campaign right now of targeted harassment, but it's not the ones that the games journalists are trying to gaslight you into believing. Right now, there is a coordinated attempt from game developers and game journalists working hand in hand to attack and smear gamers. That's what has been going on for the past couple weeks. After one single person decided to create a Steam group, a Steam curator, just to let people know, hey, by the way, Sweet Baby Inc., the woke consulting firm who's obsessed with pushing identity politics and everything they do, these are just the games that they have admitted that they're involved in. Just so you know, no type of hate or harassment, nothing like that. Simply a list of games that Sweet Baby Inc. worked on. And then their employees decided to go out there, try to censor that person, get them banned, false report that person. And then the games journalists had their back. And now you're seeing game devs get involved in it. You have sites that are literally funded by grants from the federal government that are responding to Gamergate 2. You've got journalists trying to force Valve and Discord to deplatform the Steam creator and anybody involved with calling out Sweet Baby Inc. And now if you thought it was big, you thought a lot of people were talking about it now, just wait, because yesterday, Elon Musk happened to notice exactly what was going on. Elon Musk is retweeting James Lindsay. Gamergate 2 is underway. And this is from a live stream over on Jeremy from the Quarterings channel, who's been all over a lot of this stuff as well, with Cabrutus, the Brazilian creator, who's the one that made that Steam content curation list. He is the one that they tried to attack. He is the one this all started over because they tried to deplatform him. And of course, Mark Kern, who used to work at Blizzard back in the good old days, like 96, 97 through 2005 or 6, somewhere around then. And they are talking about what's going on in the gaming industry. And just look at some of the reactions we've seen from all of this. We're going to play this video, and then we're going to go through a laundry list of developers and media outlets that are freaking the fuck out right now.
It's not that gamers are, upset about, oh, hey, we have some diversity in the game. It's actually the way that they go about it, with pure tokenism, with phoning in weak characters instead of creating strong new characters. And more importantly, it's about a vindictiveness to destroy the past, to destroy the IP, to ignore the source material, and to tear apart these beloved characters in some sort of fitful rage that we don't understand and is very disingenuous. And I think that is the tremendous reaction to Suicide Squad. And this is going to have an immense financial impact. The way games are funded.
In the next part of this, he really gets in, and he's spot on with literally everything he fucking said about how the vast majority of gamers feel about these things being forced in there, how it feels so artificial, and how it really does feel in a big way like some of these people are trying to destroy the past and rebuild all of these things specifically in their own image while saying fuck you to the current audience. But the next part of it goes into detail about how much money they spend, how when you have to get loans from banks and things like that, and how DEI plays such a massive role in it. Highly encourage everybody to go check out that entire clip and also go check out the full interview over on Jeremy from the Quarterings channel. I fast forwarded a little bit. Let's get to a little bit of the money talk here.
And so they're going to take this money and they're going to put it into games. But now that they don't have that money anymore because ESG is either being diminished or rebranded because the returns on investment have been so poor on Wall Street for ESG funds, that source of revenue is drying it up. This woke machine cannot continue in the way that it is now for AAA gaming. And I think, unfortunately, it's so entrenched that you're not going to see much of an ability to course correct because the studios are
they're just going to shut down, right?
They're going to shut down.
Yeah.
And this is truly the rise of AA gaming.
And this is what is happening. They're so invested in the DEI stuff. And hey, we got to have the DEI so we can get this money. We got to have DEI so we can get this money. Let's hire these consulting firms. Let's make our games woke as fuck. And now they're in this fucking endless cycle right now. And people are not happy, right? You're seeing a response like this. This fucking loser's going to amplify and boost these shitbirds into everyone's timelines. It's going to be worse than before. This is the second thing related to Sweet Baby Inc. and all this woke bullshit right now. The fight that's going on in the gaming industry. This is the second second thing that Elon's commented on in the past few days. And yes, this is going to bring so much more attention, and it's only going to infuriate games journalists and game developers that much more. We've already seen game devs out there, the wokest of the woke game devs, speak out, attack people as racist. We've gone over this time and time again. You're now continuing to see people say you have to say something about this. You have to speak out about this. If you don't, you're part of the problem. You're seeing stuff like this, again, for this Jess Negron person. If your big game company truly supports diversity in the workplace and in games, you need to say something about the current harassment campaign. Well, Alyssa Mercante seemed to threaten everybody as well. The Kotaku journalist who started all this bullshit. I see a lot of industry folks and leaders with massive followings and influence staying very, very quiet. I'll remind you of one of my favorite Audre Lorde quotes. Your silence will not protect you. I don't think it's going to be the same this time around. I don't think these games journalists, these hacks, these miserable fucks that have no respect, no credibility anymore, I don't think they have any power this time. And I think despite them teaming up with game devs to attack gamers, when you have Elon Musk tweeting something out and signal boosting it like this, I think it's going to get a lot more mainstream attention, and they are freaking out about it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.